So we still have a small budget for that, and we thought this project was very worthwhile supporting because it is exactly that. It is a building of institutions in civil society for support of initiatives of citizens. And especially, this is what is interesting, because you also work together with the municipality of Bucharest. And we believe where NGOs, non-governmental organizations, work together with local government, you have the chance of having good success. The second reason, of course, why we support this is that we, the Dutch, we love the bicycle. It's almost, well, it's one of our national symbols, I think you could put it like that. We have more bicycles than people in our country. We sell almost 1 million bicycles per year. And it is very much part of our culture. We have thousands of kilometers of bicycle paths in the Netherlands. We have our own, many places they have their own traffic lights and indication pointers. Actually it has become our way of life. To give you an example, my bicycle, 5 years, 8 minutes only. My parents, already 70 years ago, went to school by bicycle. Many kilometers. Vast distances very often. So it is, we were born and raised with the bicycle. As I said, it has become a little bit our national symbol. And that is, there's another reason why we like the bicycle, because with the bicycle, it is sport, it is a clean environment, and it is making the traffic easier. And next to that, I would say, the bicycle for us also represents, let's say, the human scale of things. It's not too big. It's a thing that you can carry. It's a little bit anti-globalization. It's a little bit the smallness of things. The bicycle and the Netherlands, we have a long history, and that is also why a strong association or federation that you are establishing is so important. Also as a counterweight to public administration, and also as an advocate for more bicycle paths and lanes, and better legislation also to protect cyclists against others. We have, for instance, in our traffic law, we have the stipulation that when a car hits a bicycle, it's by definition that the car is wrong, is liable. It gives protection to the cyclists, and only in cases where manifestly the bicycle, bumps into the car, that you can change it. But let's say the burden of proof is on the car to claim that he's innocent. So that strengthens the position of the cyclist. So in many areas, activities can be undertaken to encourage people to use the bicycle, but you need awareness, not only from the cyclists themselves, but mostly also from the people who do not cycle. They have to, especially car drivers, they have to be aware that cyclists exist and have rights. And it will take a long time, but as I said, this awareness raising will take time, but we're definitely ready to help you with that. And
we really did a good first step.
This is a very good first step. Yes.
First of all, we'd like to thank you for helping us to make the first step, because all the people here know that they are fighting from years locally.
Yes.
To try to change things.
Yeah.
But locally, you cannot be very successfully if somewhere above people are not open-minded and open to discussions.
Exactly.
This project here in Bucharest helped the central authorities to realize that we are somehow serious and we are not a few. This is the first step, definitely, and as you said, we will have to go a long way.
Yes.
Because Romania doesn't have
Of course, it will take
culture,
time.
bike culture.
No.
But now our last small success was yesterday when I received a message from the police, which I was inviting them to make a collaboration in order to educate the pedestrians,
Yes.
the drivers and the
Yes.
bicyclists,
Yes.
because we know bicyclists right now don't know their rights and their obligations.
Exactly.
They don't know because
No.
they are not drivers follow that by the rules.
Yes.
They go wherever they want,
Yes.
and we have to educate somehow, first of all, them, and then the drivers and the pedestrians. And the police answered positively to my demand to start the collaborations, and they said,
Good.
you are invited next week to
Wonderful.
sign this protocol and to start educating them. In fact, what we did now
But you have to negotiate tough with the police because they have to do something as well. If you educate the cyclists, that means also, I think at the same time, you should ask for an awareness raising campaign to educate the car drivers. And you should educate, the police should educate themselves that they start to give a fine to cars that park on bicycle paths, for
they
instance.
started 1 month ago.
And they should say maybe on the fine, maybe you could discuss it, you are standing on a bicycle path.
They
It is
started to
forbidden
do it.
and, okay.
They started to do
Well,
it.
that's good.
1
That's
month
a good
ago,
start.
I sent them a message with all sorts of pictures
Yes,
showing that cars are parked on the
Exactly.
bike lanes.
exactly.
And after 2 or 3 weeks, I received an official answer saying that thank you for your message. Our officers started already to take care of that. Few chapters from the law
Yes.
regarding bicycle traffic. And we will distribute these flyers to all the bike shops. That's why I wanted. I was hoping that representatives from the bike industry
Yes.
come
Yes,
today.
they have also.
So I wanted to show them
Yes.
what they should start to distribute. Every time they sell a bike,
Yes.
they should give this flyer, and the new owner of a bike will know from tomorrow that he has some rights,
Yes.
he has some obligations
Yes.
as a
Wonderful.
biker.
Wonderful. Very good.
And this is the first step. Next,
Yes.
together with the police, we would like to print flyers talking to the